Matus, happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. You celebrated today by putting pen to paper on a pretty long-term deal at Crewe Alexandra. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, I'm delighted, obviously, and also grateful to everyone who supported me along the way. You know, my family, coaches, and everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, it's obviously an important time for you and a big decision. You've had options. You've had time to think about it. Why have you decided to commit for, the foreseeable future?
I think it was the right decision to stay here for longer. I think the club are very ambitious and also give opportunities to young players. So yeah, I think it's the right decision for me.
Just tell us a little bit about your time here. You arrived here at 9 years old and you've come through the ranks. What's the experience been like?
Yeah, the experience has been very good. I think the coaches have helped me a lot along the way. You know, when I joined in under 10s, year after that in under 11s, I actually had the gaffer. Gaffer was my coach. So yeah, I've known pretty much the staff since a young age. So yeah, I've built good relationships with them, I think.
And is that an important part of being at Crewe Alexandra, the environment and working with the same people who understand you and bring you all the way through to first team level?
Yeah, I think it's important to have good relationships, to be honest with everyone. And yeah, I think that's quite important.
A lot of Crewe fans have already seen you play in the Youth Cup and been impressed, but a lot of Crewe fans won't have seen you play before. Can you describe what sort of player you are and if there's any stars that you're trying to emulate and you like the style of?
I'd say I'm an attacking player who likes to create and score goals. I also like to be creative on the pitch, and if I would compare myself to a player, I'd probably say Kevin De Bruyne. I like the way he plays and how he creates chances for others.
Well, that'd do if you could manage to get to his levels. But of course, you're only young, 18 today, and you've signed a pretty long-term deal here. What are your targets short term now, and in the longer term? And I know that you've got that security, but at the same time, I doubt it's time to rest on your laurels. I suppose you want to push on.
No, definitely. I think I need to, for short-term goal, I need to work really hard, kick on, and then hopefully get a few appearances till end of the season. And for a long-term goal, obviously I'd love to stay here because it's a great club, but I think I'd love to also hopefully play at higher levels.
And what have the management staff said to you about this deal and obviously your situation? You've been involved in and around the first team, been on the bench, you've played in the Papa John's Trophy as well. What sort of feedback are you getting from those at the moment?
It's just all positive really, and it's just I need to carry on working hard, being patient and waiting for my chance, and then hopefully when that chance comes I can take it and then do well, hopefully.
So you'll be here well longer than a decade, all being well with your new contract. Since you joined here, why do you feel that Crewe Alexandra is such a good place for a young player to come through?
I just think they give young players a lot of chances, and they're very ambitious, as I said before, and I like that. I think it's very important, and I just think it's good place for development.
Yeah, I was going to touch on that. The individual development's important, isn't it? It's not just about winning games on a Sunday when you're 14. It's about bringing you through, and I suppose hours and hours of work on techniques and skills.
Yeah, in Crewe they focus a lot on technical ability. It's important for a player to be technically good, and the physical and the tactical side that can always be worked on later in a career. But I feel like technical ability starts from young age. So yeah.
So you might be celebrating your birthday a little bit later tonight, but I suppose bigger picture, it's an exciting time for you now that you've the ink's dry on that contract.
Yeah, very excited. Just can't wait to start and put the hard work in and see where it takes me.